Hi guys. What's up? What's up? It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am not in studio. What's going on, y'all? Happy Saturday. It's your girl Monique Nicole, and I am back with another video. Honey, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you are subscribed. Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below right there. And while you're at it, go ahead and click the thumbs up button to like this video. It is an easy and free way to help support my channel because I do want to grow, honey, but I can't ask for growth until I come back to YouTube consistently. So I'm not even going to do my typical tagline. I'm just going to tell y'all to like the video because liking the video is always going to be important, honey. Now, StreamYard has really done some updates in the past month. Baby, I be coming up on StreamYard like, what the hell? What the helly? Hey, Roderick, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Happy Saturday. You guys, it's Saturday, November 22nd, and it's about to be 1 o'clock. Now, typically, I am running errands. I'm out and about, ripping and running in the streets, just trying to get, stuff done like everybody else do. But not today. Today I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing all that. I'm tired. Don't have a lot of energy. And I kind of felt like I've been in the house too much the last day. So I was like, let me just sit on my patio. I used to sit on my patio a lot. I used to sit on my patio a lot and just get fresh air, sometimes meditate, pray, or just chill and just scroll on TikTok. And I realized like I haven't done that in a while. So I came out here on my laptop and I was just on YouTube watching other people's social commentary. And then I was like, Monique, why don't you go on live? And that's what I did, you guys. So literally, this is a very random live on a Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much. Like I said, I usually am ripping and running errands, but I just didn't have the energy today to do that. I really want to check in with you guys. And this is very impromptu. So I don't have a script. I don't have a plan. I don't have anything like that. I really just wanted to talk to you guys because I've missed you guys. And with the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving is in just a few days. And I wanted to check in with people or just talk my head off and give y'all my opinion on what's been happening, like current events. Things have been difficult, right? Like, I think it's an understatement to say that 2025 was a rough year. I think 2025 will probably go down in history as a very historic year. And sadly, not for good reasons. I think 2025, a lot of things happened. A lot of terrible things have happened, at least in our country. I don't even like to say, I'm not going to take it political. Everything is political. Everything is literally political. And as I get older, I realize everything is politics and economics, like literally. So I don't want to make this live negative. I just want to acknowledge that a lot has happened this year, especially the last few months. And it does take a toll on people, especially when you're saying like, when things politically are starting to affect people every day. Like, I don't even want to get emotional, but like when we're talking about food banks running out of food before Thanksgiving, when we're talking about people flooding and running out of food. I literally volunteered a few weeks ago. And it was like a pre-Thanksgiving food drive. And that was my first year doing it. This was my first year doing it. And like the people that were there from last year, they were like, yeah, the volume of people like tripled this year. And we all know why. We all know why. It's because Orange Face took away benefits. The government shut down. I mean, the government shutdown was a very unexpected thing. Last month, I think CNN, I forget what city CNN was in, but they were in a city, and they were, just interviewing and talking to local civilians who were at the food bank. And this one Caucasian woman, she's a young girl, like 20s, maybe in her 20s, maybe early 30s. She was like, I never thought I would be here. She was like, I literally just got a promotion from my job like weeks before the government shut down. She was like, last month, I literally got a raise in promotion at work. And a month later, I'm at a food bank getting food because I can't afford, like, that's how quick life can change for any of us. And when I saw that clip, when I tell you that fucking humbled me so quick, that this young girl, white woman, just got a raise, just got a promotion weeks before the shutdown. And a month later, she's at a food bank. And she said it. She's like, this government shutdown. She's like, I still have my phone bill. I still have my rent. I still have my car note. It is hard times. And I've always been a person, you guys follow my channel. Me and Lamont do our political stuff. I've always been a person who talks about pop culture and current events and politics to an extent. I'm not a politic guru, but I try to deliver a balance, right? Because if you focus too heavy on that, it gets depressing. And half of us are already fighting depression as is. So I try to create a balance on my channel. And even like for people that know me in real life, like I literally I will talk about something or I'll have a rough day, but like I try to okay, if I had a depressing day one day, the next day I'm going to try to be more lively, or I don't like to just be in it too long. But I think it's important to recognize what's happening around you. I think it's very important to be cognizant of it. And I do think as humans, it's important for us to feel. I think for most of us, we've always been taught, oh, don't cry, be strong, toughen up, be positive. And sometimes you don't want to hear fake positivity. Sometimes you really just want to fucking sit in your shit. As depressing as that sounds, sometimes you have to feel. Oh, what's up? It's 3 a.m. in Korea. I love it. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I don't even know how you found my channel, but I'm glad you're here. Open borders can't fix it. Listen, I reside in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States of America. And why are you here? Why are you here? I literally mentioned Donald Duck one time and you're already like, who are you? Get out of here. Like, why are you being negative? This is what I don't like about the new age politics. Like, I just feel like this is why I get why people become independent. Cause at this point, I'm 35. I don't give a fuck about titles and left and right. I'm about humanity. I'm about what's right. I'm about right is right, wrong is wrong. You're still trying to defend someone who is destroying this country. You're a loser. Get off my page. Why are you here? Why is there 2 live? I don't know. I don't know what's happening, you guys. StreamYard has this new thing of oh, you can stream it vertical and horizontal. I wasn't even going to open about politics, but I have to address what's happening in our nation because, wait, hold on. Why is it like this? I don't want it to be, wait, I do not like, it looks like it's, oh, this is weird. I see what you guys are saying now. Thank you for bringing that, to my attention because StreamYard, I don't know. They said I could do vertical and horizontal. I don't think I want to do that. Can I edit this? Is it too late? I don't want to do it. Look at me. I don't want to do it. It's too late. That's very weird. Yeah, I don't want to do it landscape and portrait. That's very odd. Yes, I did ban him. Thank you so much, because I just don't understand. People are suffering, and I it would be remiss of me to not acknowledge that right before the holiday season, people are worried about their finances. People are worried about even people are worried about even being able to provide food or a Thanksgiving meal for their family. So it would be remiss of me to not acknowledge that a lot of people are suffering right now. Even if you're not suffering, there's a lot of people who are suffering. There's a lot of people who lost a loved one, who had a death in the family. There's people who have been diagnosed with an illness. There are people who lost their jobs unexpectedly. Hello, 300,000 Black women, and others. There's people who don't have food stamps, or they just got an email that their health insurance and medical coverage is going to shoot up hundreds of dollars. Shit is very real, and I would be ignorant and remiss if I don't address that. And I'm not saying other people have to address it. It just, knowing my personality and my content on my page, you guys know I talk about this stuff too. I don't just talk about pop culture and celebrities and power and stars. I talk about this type of shit too. Shout out to Lamont, because Lamont is talking about this too. And again, that's why I think it's good to have a balance, right? I think it's good to have a balance, staying in the know, acknowledging what's happening in our own backyard, but also, like, we have to have fun. We have to sometimes laugh to keep from crying. So with that being said, before I move on to the fun stuff, I just want to say to everybody and replay crew, if you guys, I hope my replay crew and my other supporters watch this later and hit that like button. I just want everyone to know, like, I'm praying for not only myself, I'm praying for everybody. And I don't have anything amazing to say. I just want people to know that you're not alone, and that a lot of people are hurt right now. And I just, like, encourage you that if you are feeling depressed or you are feeling overwhelmed, that even if it's one person that you trust or feel comfortable, reach out to them, lean on them, let them know, like, hey, I'm having a really shitty time right now, and I just want to talk to somebody. If you don't have that, seek other sources. There's a lot of resources out there. There's a lot of mental health resources. If you're struggling financially right now, there's a lot of food banks that are getting a lot of donations right now. There's a lot of churches and even some really really kind-hearted people who are restaurant owners. They're giving out free food. They're giving out discounted food. So I just encourage, I think everybody should be allowed to feel what they're feeling, but I want people to know there are resources out there. There are resources. And I'm praying for everybody, even myself. I'm going through a lot right now too. So, and some days it's really hard. Okay, I had to get that out the way. On to the fun stuff. It's not even really fun, and I hate that I'm probably, some of you guys are probably gonna drop off because I don't even know if you guys care about pop culture stuff. A lot of my pop culture people who watch me are obviously, like, out and about. Like I said, I'm usually running errands, so this country has a lot of issues that have to be sorted out, especially oh my God. I mean, what rights do we even have right now? I mean, they're trying to do so many things. They're trying to tamper with so many things. I feel like every other day I look up, I think it's every other day I look up and it's something else. It's people are getting their food stamps taken away. ICE wants to rip away people who've been here for 20 years. Now the orange face and his people are trying to dismantle the Department of Education and take away certain privileges and certain degrees. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to do some really effed up stuff. I can tell you that. they want. It is sick. Like what they're trying to do is very very sick. Very sick. Very sick. I think this time in history will be studied. Like years from now, I think I think this time in history will be studied. Like I don't even know I don't even know, like this can't be reality. Like every day, whether I'm watching the news, which I try not to watch the news anymore because it's very depressing. But nowadays, you don't even need to watch the news. You can just on your phone, there's going to be a Google alert, or Instagram alert, or whatever, I don't even know what world we're living in right now. Like disgusting. It takes like right here to the moon time for her to get. Wait, to get what text? Am I being slow? Because I'm a little tired. But like I said, I'm gonna move on from this because I even feel myself getting depressed talking about it. And I don't even know if you guys care about pop culture, but I have to talk about it for the pop culture people. So for those of you who watch like reality TV, you guys know, or you're into music, you guys know who Kandi Burruss is. Kandi Burruss has been one of the leading stars on Bravo's Housewives of Atlanta. She's been on for like 14 seasons. Before that, she was already famous from being in the singing group Escape. We love Kandi. Well, she and her husband Todd Tucker just announced yesterday that they are divorcing after 11 years of marriage, and the internet streets are very shocked. Hold on, I'm trying to share my screen, and now I'm having technical difficulties. Oh, WTF, my shit's frozen. WTF, you guys, what the freak? My screen is definitely frozen. Hold on. Okay. StreamYard, get it together, honey. All right, y'all. So if y'all care, even if y'all don't care, can y'all just stay on for a few minutes, please, child? Don't leave me yet. But Housewives of Atlanta alum Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker split after 11 years of marriage. You guys, this came as a huge shock, okay? So before I give my opinion, let's just look at this bug is near me. Let's just look at Kandi's statement, and then we'll kind of like dive deep on what I think. Mind you, I want you guys to note that this was yo, WTF. Can you guys hear me? I'm back. Like, what the fuck is going on? That was like very, 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 very unexpected. I don't even know what you guys last heard. That was absolutely asinine. Um, I don't even know what the fuck you guys like last heard, but oh my god, I'm so pissed that that just happened. Thank you. It totally stopped. It definitely did. Oh my god, never happened. I don't even know what the fuck y'all. I'm just gonna read this one part and then I'm gonna be done with it. So Kandi tells People magazine, after deep thought and a lot of prayer, I've made the decision to move forward with the divorce. This is a difficult and emotional time, but my focus remains on protecting my peace, being the best mother I can be, and co-parenting with love and respect. I'm stepping into a new chapter, pouring into my work, my family, and my own growth. I'm grateful to everyone who supported us throughout the years, and I ask for privacy, grace, and understanding as we navigate this transition with our family. Burruss, 49, and her producer husband, Tucker, 52, met while filming the fourth season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta back in 2011, guys. Like, that feels like a lifetime ago. And they got engaged in 2013 and they tied the knot in 2014. Since then, they've welcomed two beautiful children, Ace, who we love, 9 years old, and daughter Blaze, 5 years old. You guys know Kandi already had her daughter Riley prior to their marriage, and Todd had his daughter Kayla. And so they became really one big, beautiful, happy, blended family. For my Housewives of Atlanta OGs, you guys know that Kandi's mom, Miss Mama Joyce, was hell on wheels and really put Todd through the ringer. But they really, surpassed and they beat the odds. And I mean, they had 11 years of marriage, and they really beat the odds and surprised a lot of people. So I can tell you guys right now that this will go down in history as one of the biggest celebrity breakup, like shocking celebrity breakups in history. Like it will definitely go down. There's a lot that I can speculate, you guys. There's a lot. Is that my cat? Oh my god, you guys. Simba is like, you raggedy bitch. Let me pull up a picture of them. You guys know I like to have a good visual, but my computer was acting crazy. Simba, cut it out. I'm not coming inside right now, dude. You guys, I'm very sad. Like, I've been a very big supporter of Kandi and Todd. I think individually, I think they're good people. I think they've been through a lot. They've overcome a lot. They what the freak? Yeah, they really did beat the odds for quite a while. This came kind of as a surprise. Now, I will say, about a week ago or the past week, there were a couple blog sites that were hinting that Kandi allegedly took out the last name Burruss out of her Instagram bio and that she was spotted without a ring. I didn't pay much attention to it because sometimes those reports come out and it's not true. But it looks like there was some truth to it, guys. I wish I had my reality TV girls on here to talk to me about this, but I don't know what to say, you guys. I don't know what to say. It's a shock. I'm very sad. It's very unfortunate. I did not see this coming in any way, shape, or form. Kandi was just at BravoCon, and Andy Cohen awarded her the Lifetime Achievement Award. You know, Kandi is the longest running housewife, 14 years that she's been on Bravo on Housewives of Atlanta. So that was a big deal, right? So she's literally coming off of the heels of like a a big celebration and all that good stuff. Even in her award speech, she thanked Todd. She gave like a 20-minute speech, and she thanked her family. She thanked Mama Joy. She thanked Aunt Bertha, Aunt Nora, just her whole family. She thanked Todd. She thanked even her co-stars on Housewives of It. It was a really, really nice speech. So again, Kandi is literally coming off the heels of such a successful weekend. And so it's like, girl, BravoCon was barely a week ago and you dropped this tea. So, of course, the second it happened, people are speculating. That's what we do as human beings. And there's a lot of speculation. Um, Before I even get into my thoughts and opinions, I want to say this as someone who's very objective and is just very realistic about shit. When any marriage or friendship or whatever dissolves, especially a marriage dissolves, for me, unless someone is being physically abused, it's never just one side. It's never just, oh, one person's fault. It's never just, oh, one incident. Like it's a combination of things. It's a cumulative, both parties probably played a part. Now, can the blame ultimately be on someone? You know what I mean? Could there be be like a cherry on top of the cake? Like, yes, it can happen where maybe more of the fault is on one person. Oh Lord, this truck is coming. But it's very sad. So of course, the first thing people thought was, well, I know I thought cheating. I thought cheating, right? There's no surprise. If you guys know, you know that Todd and Kandi have been they've both been very open about their sex life. And Kandi has always been a very sexually liberated person, even before Todd. She has her Bedroom Candies sex toy line. She's always shown that she's interested in, in women as well. And they've been very open about having threesomes and other women being in their bed. Now, of course, Kandi is smart. So, bitch, you're definitely signing an NDA and all those things. But they've been very open about their sex life and having threesomes. So, and there's no real merit to this rumor, but I've heard rumblings of the possibility that Todd may have went too far with a woman. I don't know. Again, it could be a bunch of things. I just know that from inception, we cannot deny that Kandi and Todd have always had a very interesting, unconventional dynamic in their relationship. I actually think it would have been fine. I think Mama Joyce really put a lot of stank on it and made it worse. I think, the power dynamics were weird. But I think a lot of it was people projecting. In my personal opinion, I feel like Todd was always very secure in himself as a man and the things that he accomplished. Like Kandi said, when she met Todd was already making six figures. It's not like, it's not like Todd was this, oh Lord, UPS. It's not like Todd was this broke man. Like Kandi, it's on record. Like y'all can go back to season 4 or whatever, like 5. Kandi's been said, like when they met, Todd was already making six figures. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he was broke. But I think Mama Joyce is like, okay, cool. Like Kandi makes more than him, but they're still somewhat in the same tax bracket. So I think Mama Joyce did that, and it projected a lot of negativity onto their relationship. And I think once you add social media and social commentary, people's negativity, your own mother is projecting, negativity onto your relationship, it's going to start to dwindle. But then again, it's like they were fine. They were producing the Broadway show with Denzel Washington and all that stuff. Like they were just seemingly they were fine, but as a grown ass adult, that you never know, you never know what's happening behind closed doors, and everything that glitters is not gold. So it's unfortunate. They have two beautiful children together, and they were definitely a beloved couple. So it's sad. Like it's really sad. I don't like to see the dissolve of a marriage, especially if it's not terribly toxic or abusive but then again, it's like we don't know. I don't know what was happening behind closed doors. I don't know if, Todd was mentally drained, Kandi was mentally drained. I just know this was not a light decision. Kandi over the years even gave me the feeling like she's the type of woman that if there was infidelity and cheating, she would forgive cheating. Like there are so many clips I remember of her saying things. I remember even when when Dennis first cheated on Portia, Kandi was like, well, sometimes cheating ain't really a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Like she was downplaying it. So I'm wondering if there was cheating, allegedly, I wonder if it was like a full-on affair. I don't know what to think. I really don't know what to think. Again, it could be multiple things. I just feel like when people divorce, it's never just one thing, and it's never just 100% one person's fault. I don't care what anyone on this planet says. You know what I mean? So that's that, you guys. There's going to be more that comes out. Todd has not said anything yet. Todd has not said anything yet. Let me check. Today is Blaze's birthday, which is amazing. Little baby Blaze. She's like 5 years old. That's literally like Kandi's twin. Dude, I don't know what to say. It's just like, goddamn, every couple that you think like, oh, this is like a decent couple or they're going to go the distance, they're breaking up. And that's why I've learned you just don't really idolize. You don't idolize anybody, and you don't idolize people's relationship because you do not know what's happening behind closed doors. Yeah, Todd has not spoken about it at all. Like, and I will say, if you guys follow Todd, like he's a very active dad. Like he's always with the kids. Like he's always with them little babies. Like he is always with Blaze and Ace, always, to the point where you're like, Kandi, I know you working, girl, but damn, there's just so many things that it could be. And when I tell y'all I love Kandi, I love Kandi. I think Kandi is an amazing person. And I think Todd is a good person, but I'm sad. I'm just sad. Ain't nobody want to see that. Ain't nobody want to see no damn beautiful family with beautiful children. I thought they were going to go the distance, honey. They've always been very open about their relationship and stuff. So that's that. I was going to talk about Nicki Minaj and her being a MAGA mammy, but I don't think I have the bandwidth to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and end the live. I just kind of wanted to talk for a little bit. I'm very appreciative. I'm very appreciative for those that tuned in. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and put on and click the notification bell button. I'm going to try to come back on like a Monday or Tuesday to talk about some other hot topics and some TV stuff. I'm trying to see if I want to do All Her Fault. I just don't want to do it if people are not going to watch it. Like, I'd rather just make my little TikTok videos about All Her Fault and get the traction and viewership there. I don't want to waste my time doing a full-length YouTube video about that show if no one's going to watch it. All Her Fault was a very successful and very good mini series that just premiered a couple weeks ago on Hulu, Peacock, and it was a hit. It's a mystery thriller who done it type of show. It's very, very good. But yeah, there's a lot of other things I want to talk about in politics and pop culture and celebrity and shit, but not right now. I'm getting a little tired of talking. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, please hit that like button. Replay crew, do your big one. And when you're watching this later, please hit that like button and show me some love. Yeah, I just, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm really praying for everybody. A lot of us are going through a lot of just tough things right now. And life be lifing. That's all I gotta say. But just keep your head up. Hey Vonnie, how are you, my love? It's really good to see your name pop up on my screen. Yes, I do want to I hope to make a return to YouTube soon, just more consistently, even if it's once a week. Like, I just want to come back consistent. I've had a lot of stuff going on. Just trying to juggle shit. But I do miss you guys, and I hope to come back more consistently very, very soon. But yeah, blessings to you guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You guys keep your head up. Times are hard. Keep God first. Find community. Find resources. And yeah, love you guys. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.